Next question. Could you share with us whether Jesus ever talked to his apostles anything about the end times and the Christ? If you're asking whether he talked about doom and gloom, and the Antichrist is what if you're asking me, he's talked about doom and gloom and devils and blah blah blah. The only thing that was important to Jeshua was the present moment. Prophecy is one of those things that people argue about and talk about. And I find it interesting. I recently had someone comment that there's a difference between prophecy and psychic ability and being psychic. And the more you dug into it, the more you realize the person was basically saying that she was doing everything that was psychic, but calling it prophecy, because in Christianity they don't believe in psychics. But prophecy is okay. It's just terminology. It's just a terminology. They use prophecy instead of psychic ability. Same thing. But when you look at the end times and the Antichrist, first of all, Antichrist is a very unique term, and usually referred to by out of Nostradamus teachings and things of that nature. The Book of Revelations. Everyone asked me about the Book of Revelations. The Book of Revelations was a warning to the various camps or what they call them churches of Jeshua's followers to watch out for Nero and the oncoming persecution that is anti-Christian, anti-Christ, right? They were trying to quell Christianity from getting any further, and John, that whole book is about warning the churches about the oncoming persecution of Nero. And I know there are people who will disagree with me on that, and that's okay. You're more than welcome to. Some people are very much Bible scholars, and they're going to disagree with me on that. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have to believe what you believe, and you don't have to believe what I believe. It's not a game. It's not a fight. I know that there was this young man that I dictated things to be sent out to other people. I also know that during that time period, had he been caught with those letters, he probably would have been killed, right? But to send esoteric coded messages out there that say, careful, this is what's happening, and Nero's coming, and he's going to cut off your food supply, and he's going to do anything he can to wipe you guys out. That's pretty interesting, right? So as far as the end times, Jeshua said the end times are what you make them, right? And the interesting thing about if I want him to stay until I come, what's that to you? I'm talking to you. The declarations that he's coming mean he's talking about the idea that we are all raising in consciousness and we're coming back. We're coming together again, right? And so it's not a doom and gloom prophecy. And when I've talked about the rapture before and how that wasn't even a thing until 1830 when Minister Darby wrote it. But it's not in many Christian beliefs. It's not in Catholicism, right? It's not in a lot of beliefs. It's in very specific Christian beliefs. But it's not biblical. It's not out there. The interesting thing is all of the end times Antichrist stuff is all fear-based stuff to keep you within their organized structures. You need to be afraid, and so here's where you're safe. What a great marketing tool. What a great way of controlling your team, right? And basically they're saying, here, drink this Kool-Aid, right? And then you stay with us. You're now part of the team. You're part of our group. There is no one religion who has all the answers. There is no one religion that has all the power. And there is no one deity, avatar, Messiah, or prophet that has all the answers. Universal truth is found everywhere. You can hear it in ancient texts. You can hear it on a sitcom at night. Universal truth is everywhere. And you need to listen. Because, Star Wars, do or do not, there is no try. Named must your fear be before banish it you can, right? Shakespeare, words without thoughts, never to heaven go. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy. The universal truth is everywhere. You cannot, it's just like the love of money. The love of texts is just as detrimental. The love of any one thing, with the exclusion of all others, is detrimental. It's dangerous. Be open. Be open to receiving. Be open to hearing. Be open to feeling truth. And if you open to feel truth, you will not worry about end times or Antichrist. You'll suddenly realize that all those things, to fear those things, is all based on the fact that you're going to die. Guess what? You're not. You're eternal. The body is just a physical form. When you leave this body, you will still be alive. Your life is eternal. I've been out of my own body. All the near-death experiencers have been out of their own body. Your life continues on. Your life is eternal. So if that's the case, you don't need to worry about end times or Antichrist. You only need to stay here and love the present moment. Love in this moment. Love in the I am moment. I am love, amen. The easiest, simplest, most healing prayer on earth. I am love, amen. I am is God's name according to Moses. Love is your request. Amen means so be it, right here, right now. The most simple, most perfect prayer ever. I am love. Amen. Let everything else go. You do that, you will have reasons to love your life. Live love, live loving, be love. I am love. Amen. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.